Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another um, Mary's Magic Moment, the secrets to making your best real estate decisions. And today I want to cover what is all the information that you see on an MLS information sheet. There's just a huge amount of information, and um, there's a lot that you may not even be aware of. So let me first start out with a single family home. Oh, that's not a single family home. That's a condo. Here we go. Is this it? This is it. Okay. Wait a minute. Here we go. I hope this is what you're seeing, the single family home. Hopefully. Okay. I'm hoping this is what you're seeing, single family home. Anyway, there there's the usual, the remarks that basically pitch the house, the price, market time. There's actually two different market times on here, and you'll notice one of the things that real estate agents like to do is if a property's been on the market for a while and they want to change the price, they will actually pull the listing and put it back in as a brand new listing. So this Okay, I did something wrong here. Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties. Gee, there's a surprise. Okay, so the actual market time that the property's been on the market totally is this second number. This will show how long it's been listed at the new price, essentially. And there's all kinds of information on here. There are just a lot of little details. Utility costs in the city of Chicago were required to get a energy disclosure from both the ComEd and from People's Gas, and it shows you what you can expect to pay in utilities. Room sizes, of course, the school districts. If this were a condo or a homeowners association, it would show you the assessments, what the 2019 taxes are, if there's any exemptions, the approximate square footage, just a ton of information. The information is different for different types of properties. So let me close this, or at least minimize it. Let me make sure I'm sharing the right thing here. Okay. This is a condo listing, and the information on a condo will be different than what's in a single family home, because there's a lot of similarities, but there's some additional information, like what's the percentage of owner occupancy, how many, which means how many of the units are rented versus how many are owned or occupied by owners. Many condo associations have limits on how many units they will allow to be rented. Which, is there a move-in fee? These are the kinds of things that obviously wouldn't be issues in a single family home. So there's just a ton of information on here. One of the things that's interesting that I want to show you is at the very, very bottom here is, can the owner rent? And this agent has filled in no. It's an important piece of information for an investor to have. I'm working with an investor now, for instance, that is looking to purchase a condo that he wants to rent for a couple of years before ultimately moving into it. So being able to rent his unit is a key criteria to search on. We can search on any of these criteria. The issue is that the agents fill these out, and you know the old expression, garbage in, garbage out. So if you limit your criteria too much, you won't get things that necessarily might fit your parameters. So many agents, I mean, this particular property, the association does not allow rentals. But sometimes, a lot of times, agents don't go into doing the research that's necessary to fill out all of these forms. So they will just leave that blank. And if you put that in as a search criteria, none of those properties will come up. They may allow rentals, but the agent hasn't done the research and hasn't filled it out. So you would be eliminating properties that might actually fit your criteria that you don't know. The other thing I want to point out is this is the remarks that everybody's aware of. Basically, the opportunity for the agent to pitch the property. This down here are broker private remarks. Now, these typically are not seen by the consumer, and there can be a ton of information in here. Some of this doesn't apply, obviously, to the consumer. The listing company, in this case, does not hold earnest money, things like that. But there's definitely important information in here that a buyer would want to know. The building is self-managed. The assessments are up here as well. I don't know why she listed it again. The assessment is $495 a month, but here she's broken it down. $495 includes in what it includes. Now, see, this is also here, which is available to the consumer. But it has other information in here. So often when I'm meeting a buyer and working with them, I like to print out, this is called the full agent version of the MLS. There's many different versions that you can see. I like to bring this one because there can be really important information in here, which the garage space is number 6, the storage space, just a ton of information. So, and then finally, I want to share the multifamily. Which one is it? Okay, it must be this one. I can't really tell from looking at my share screen here. Is this it? No. Is this it? Oh. Well, I guess I'm not sharing that one with you. Oh, here it is. Okay, here we go. Hopefully you're seeing this. This is a multifamily, a 2 to 4 unit property. And again, the information's a little different than what you're going to see for a single family or a condo. Much of it is the same, the remarks and whatnot. This has a zoning, which you wouldn't see in a single family or a condo. But this will also have the rent roll. And it'll show rental income and expenses. So obviously all down here is all the expenses. So there'll be different types of information for different types of property, and that and it's an important piece of information to get, study carefully. As I said, you can search on all of those different criteria. Every criteria is searchable. You can limit a search to a particular criteria, but you just want to be careful with that because, again, garbage in, garbage out. So I hope that was helpful. There you go. So have a good day, have a good week, and I will see you back here again next Monday morning. Same bat time, same bat channel. Bye for now.